Cool. Welcome back to another episode of NG Sibling Stories. You got Chris here.
And you've got Louise.
Oh, awesome. Cool. So this is our kind of like my New Year's, your New Year's Eve because of the time zone issue. Oh, and I remember, what time is it for you right now?
It is 6:09
So yeah,
p.m.
so then plus 8 would be 2:09 a.m. for me next day. So
Cool.
we're gonna talk about tattoos for the coming new year. Well, more like the previous year of 2023, how many we got, because we've actually got our first sibling tattoo together. I don't know why I did the quotes.
We went and got tattoos together at the start of the year, but separate ones, and then we actually got our matching ones, which is
I'm not gonna lift my Lego. I think we're just gonna put pictures of that because
yes. So if you're listening, you're gonna have to watch the YouTube video to see all the visuals of our tattoos. Yeah.
You want to go first? Let's show off your
How do
one.
we start?
Well,
we show like chronological order of what we've got in total, or from since last year. We'll just leave last year.
I was thinking of just last year, like 2023, and then we can talk a little bit about how you were planning to get one. I wasn't even planning on getting one. This is like, remember, you were like,
the story of how it happened.
Yeah, you were going to meet the guy because you got a tattoo of him before, right?
Yeah, so it was around this time last year when I was like planning the whole trip to Hong Kong. So I went back to Hong Kong to visit family for Chinese New Year, January 2022.
Was it January? I can't remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 2023.
2023, yeah, sorry. I still think we're in 2022. And we're going to 2024, it's mad. But yeah, so I was messaging the guy. He did this tattoo. I'll show a picture of it. I'll send you pictures of it. So you can put it on the video of just that. And then I was like, I've known that I've wanted to go back to him to get more stuff, or to at least get this arm done. So I was like, hello, I hope you remember me, because it was 2019 when I got that done.
Oh, wow.
And it was just a flash piece. Yeah, so it was just a flash piece.
So what's a flash piece? Because my slang's not great.
It's just designs that the tattoo artists have done themselves, and they just do them. Like, people can walk in and say, like, I don't know what I want, I know I want a tattoo. So they're like, do you have any flash work? So they could have like a book of it, or just a sheet. I think a few, I have a few tattoos that are flash pieces. So that was one. So I sent him a picture of it. I was like, I don't know if you remember doing this. Can you turn it into it was originally actually meant to be extended. It wasn't even meant to be a sleeve. So it was only meant to go to like my elbow and like my upper arm. And then a couple weeks later, I was like, fuck it, just turn it into a sleeve. But I don't think you're going to have time for a full sleeve. So maybe like 3/4, half sleeve. And he was like, okay, but I'm not going to be able to like do a design. I'm just going to have to draw it on you. And then I told you that I was like, I'm going to go get a tattoo, and it's going to take like 2 days of my time in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And then you were like, I want one. Where are you going? Send me their Instagram.
Yeah, and then I found the girl that done mine. It's pretty sick. It's here.
And they're actually a couple, which is blurred. Funny.
Yeah, I'll show some proper pictures of it because the blur is.
Yeah.
But you've gotten more since this one. This was like at the start of the year.
Yeah, so this was in January. And oh my God, it was so itchy. Over the whole summer, my entire arm was like there was a patch of it each time. Every couple of weeks it was itchy. So I started using bio oil, and it worked so well.
You were explaining that. I felt like it bumps or like it raised.
It's still very bumpy. Yeah, it's still very bumpy. So it's just scar tissue. My other tattoo artist here in Dublin, I've asked her about it because it was so itchy when I was getting my other one done with her. And she was like, it's nothing to do with the artist. It's just like yourself with healing. I was like, I don't know, because he is very heavy-handed. So
yes, I saw his IG. It's crazy.
Yeah, but it's very cool. Hopefully next time I go back to Hong Kong, if I have time, I want to get the rest of it done. So he had it designed in a way that he can finish it in the future. But yeah, Took a long ass time. It was very rushed because I was flying home the next day. But yeah, that's that one. What was the next one?
You know,
I have
it's
a
funny
fish.
how we both don't have anything on our left arm. Yes,
Oh
it's my
yeah.
yes, it's I love when you're like
So I
Heidi's
was like,
gonna
I
laugh
thought you
at
were
that when she
mirrored.
sees this. When Heidi watches this, because there's this Chinese movie, and then they're like using there's like they're both in a car, right? They're in the front seat, like the driver and passenger, and the driver is like this stupid like fake like triad. He's wannabe triad boss, right? And then the guy in the passenger seat is actually an undercover cop, and then he's like, "Oh, 这左手啊." And then he's like, "You got my 左手咯." Yeah, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to put subtitles for that." But yeah. But anyway, back on the tattoo stuff. Um, what
Yeah,
did
that
you
was
get
my
next?
first one.
Mm.
Then, well, of last year, because if
Mm.
this was my first tattoo, that's ballsy. But it wasn't. It's not. Second one of the year, I think it was my goldfish. It's on my calf.
Oh, is that the one
Insert
I
photo.
was like, I know what that's gonna say. It's like, say you.
Yeah. Oh no, let's do a reaction of dad to this though, because when we were getting these done, because I got my first day done a separate day. It was like the day before Chinese New Year, and
Mm.
Alan, my tattoo artist, he was very, very nice enough to take a day in work. He was meant to be off work, and he was like, "I'll just do it anyways to start it off."
Mm.
So I did it by myself, and then you had your first day and a different day for your tattoo as well. And then on both our second days, we were together, and
Yeah.
Chris took a photo of me and send it into our family group chat. And my dad, I think we should play the voice
Oh
message.
yeah, we should. Do you want to play it on this, or should we put it into the video? I just play it. Yeah, play it here. I think
can
you
try to
started,
find it.
right? Didn't you star it?
No, I'll star the photo so we can put it on the screen because it's a photo of you taking a photo of your arm, and I'm in the background drinking water, and dad.
我八婆整咩喺隻手上邊啊？
That's so funny.
So, if people that are listening, I highly doubt you're going to listen to this. You're going to have to watch the video to see our photos of our tattoos. But he basically said, "What's this bitch getting tattooed on her arm?" Right? That's what she said.
Yeah.
That's what he
Yeah.
says basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was his reaction. And then I got I can't remember when I got the goldfish. I think it was May or April.
Mm.
And then when he seen it, he was like, "Oh, 做咩整個死魚喺個腳度啊?"
I remember
Translates to why do you have a dead fish on your leg?
that.
Yeah. What was my next one then? Then I
Wasn't
got
it that castle?
yeah.
What was that?
So
Yeah.
the Studio Ghibli Japanese anime fans will know of Howl's Moving Castle. It's called. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite Studio Ghibli movies. But I got this. It's also a flash piece. Actually, the fish and the Howl's Moving Castle is flash pieces as well.
Really?
So the goldfish was flash piece. It's the tattoo artist Kate. She just put it on her Instagram. It was like Japanese style, traditional style tattoos. So it was on her Instagram. And I was like looking at all of them. There was a few that I wanted, and I was like, "Oh, I'll just go for goldfish." And then I was regretting it because I booked it like 2 weeks before, I think, because she just had a spare space. And I was like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I should not get this goldfish." I was like, "Fuck it, I'm getting it." And then yeah, so I seen the castle, the Hell's Moving Castle. It's a skull with the castle on top, and the skull's upside down. But this girl, she's so fast at tattooing. I think it's because it's traditional style. It's all just like lines and then a bit of shading, and depending on like how dark the shading is. But she's so fast. She's very gentle. The place of the calf one for my goldfishes was so painful to heal because every time I took a step, my muscle would like spasm.
Oh, okay.
So bad. I think that's it. And then we got our matching ones, which we'll talk about when you go through yours. But yeah. That's it.
I actually
trauma tats for 2023.
Oh, so your last one was our matching one, was it?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Was it?
I haven't gotten one yet since. No. Yeah.
I thought you went to get one for your birthday.
That was before.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, my birthday was. I got it for. It was for my birthday. It was the end of July, and I got it before you came to Ireland.
Oh, okay. Well, I only got 2. But they're massive. Like my arm one that I showed earlier, So I got the Sophia one done years ago, and then I got this Lord Ganesh tattooed on me, and
It's so cool.
yeah, it's really like I like. Sometimes I'm like staring at it, and in the mirror, I'm like, it's just so there. You know what I mean? It's like you know when you watch those triad movies or whatever, and then they show off their dragon and shit like that. I'm like, well, I got a fucking Ganesh here, you know. And then I think so. Yeah, I got that one, the Flow by Lexi, and then I did the one with you in Ireland, and then I got this one done just early November, and I also got Heidi's letter tattooed on me, which is the letter H. And I will post the funny picture because I've been sharing that to everyone.
Really?
Yeah, because that's hilarious. So basically, I think I'll
Go
share
on,
the
say it. You were gonna say you're hilarious.
Yeah, you are hilarious.
Because you're like,
What?
and then you skipped it. Doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Yes, you are hilarious. So the story is, for the listeners, I sent so I got the letter H tattooed on my ring finger, and then obviously there's the pinky on the left. If you're looking at your hands, like, yeah, I don't know how to explain how you're looking at your hands.
Joyo.
Imagine, huh?
Joyo.
Well,
Which
yeah,
hand?
left. Your left hand. I got on my left hand ring finger, and then there's a finger obviously to the left of the ring finger, which is the pinky, and then on the right is the middle finger, and then the right of that is the index finger. So that's 4 fingers. Oh, wow, I'm great at counting, right? And then you were like, "Oh, are you going to get your other fingers tattooed? What are you going to get?" I'm like, "I don't know." And then you sent over this. It's just so funny. The whole conversation. I've actually screen capped it and I've shared it to so many people.
Of the conversation.
Yeah,
or just the picture of.
No, it was the whole conversation. You were like, "What are you going to get?" I'm like, "I don't know." And then you just showed back saying SHIT. Everyone laughed at it. When was that?
But that only says shit when it's facing you.
Yes.
Because if you point it out at someone else, it's gonna say something.
It'd be backwards. It'd be backwards. Yeah.
There, I found it.
You found it?
Hold on.
Yeah, we'll post a picture up on it on our video. So
what will you put on your other fingers to spell a word? You said nothing, and then I did the shit.
Everyone laughs at that when I show them that convo. Everyone's like, "Your sister's so hilarious." Funny. I'm like, "Yeah, she is, isn't she?"
Yeah. Well, how did when you showed Heidi the H? Was she impressed? Was she like, finally, you have a tattoo that is me? Because she's been like,
she was like, I don't know. She, sometimes she doesn't show her happiness,
as Asian people are.
Yeah, so I think she is deep down happy because she's been nagging me for so long because I got Sophia, our daughter's name, on here, but not her name, obviously. But I gave her a finger with letter, so it's okay.
You gave her a finger.
Yeah, I'm always doing that now. Yeah.
So you do have a tattoo on your left side. I have. Nick
oh yeah,
on my
I do
left
now
arm.
because of the finger. Yeah.
But I think this is fading so quickly. So I got this done in London.
Oh, you do have one
last year. Yeah, I have Nick.
Oh.
But that's why I wanted him on this arm, because I have nothing else on this arm. So it's just him. But he's fading.
You know what? That's what I'm going to say to Heidi now.
Faded worse.
See, I've no other tattoo here, but your letter. Oh, cringe.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, what's your plan for this coming? You're going to get one this year, right?
I don't know. I 100% will. But I don't know. I think I'm going to keep building my leg. So I have like, my first tattoo is on my left thigh. And then I've just been putting patchwork all over my leg. So it's just like random tattoos. Because that's what I was planning to do on this arm, was like patchwork. But then, because growing up, I never liked sleeves that were just one cohesive piece until I saw Alan's work. And I was like, that's so cool. Because I love the like ornamental style of, looks like a big doodle.
So I got a question for you about the what is it called? Flash work? Is it
Flash pieces.
flash as an FLASH, right? Like
Yeah.
flashlight, flash. Okay. So don't you feel that it's like so because it's a flash piece, then other people's going to have it as well. So it's not unique, if you know what I mean.
Sometimes it depends on the artist. So there's some flash work that's not repeatable. And there's some that
Oh,
is. So my Howl's Moving
oh,
Castle one isn't repeatable, but my Goldfish one is.
okay.
But
So
a lot
means
of
she
her
won't do it
work,
again for another person.
the Goldfish she might, but I think a lot
Okay.
of her work is like color work, but I
Hmm.
mainly stay to like black and grey. And I
Yeah,
asked her to do it in black and grey, and she was like, yeah, that's fine. So I feel like, I don't know, if it was in color, it would look cooler, but I just don't like color on myself.
yeah.
So I just fingers crossed if people have that Goldfish, then they have it in color, which I don't mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so I didn't mention that when I was talking about my tattoos. So my Sophia one was done by the same artist as my Ganesh,
Oh yeah.
and these are like,
Didn't she do? No, I thought she did something else as well.
oh, she did this
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
tribal symbol here as well. So yeah, she actually done 3 things on my arm. She actually done 4, but I covered one of them up.
You should do that other one that was covered up.
She did she did the one that was covered up.
Victoria's Secret.
Yeah,
Can you tell the people what's covered
yes.
up?
It's basically a VS. I'll send a picture. I think I have a picture of it. So I'll post up these pictures as well and figure out where to post it. Probably need your
Yeah.
ideas on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to get a dragon, but I think it's so coming this
Stereotypical.
year. Yeah, like Asian
Well, I
guy.
have a dragon.
Yeah, well, your dragon's not the dragon I want.
Do you want like proper, like traditional Chinese dragon like
Yeah.
dad's?
Yeah.
What's so funny about dad is our dad has a massive tattoo that like goes from his chest and wraps around his back
All the way to his
and
shoulder.
to this shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's given out to, well, he doesn't give out to us anymore. But when I first started getting tattoos, he was so disappointed, and I
How
felt
did
really
he
bad
find out
disappointing
about your
him.
first tattoo?
I had this one and my leg one, and I was in bed, and he came into me. He was like, "There's something you have to tell me, and you're not telling me." And I was like, "Is this about smoking? Is this about
So
drinking?
him.
Like, what is this about?" I'm like, "I don't know what this is about." I have
The
no
weeds
idea
under
how
the
he found
pillow.
out.
I'm sorry.
The cigarettes are in my shoe. No. I was like, what is he talking about? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then he said it because I really had no idea what he was talking about because I was like, there's so many things that he could be talking about that I've been doing that I shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
Then he said, like, it's about your tattoos. And I was like, oh. And then he's like, how are you ever going to get a government job? Like, what are people going to think about you? And I'm like, I've never planned on getting a government job to begin with, ever. And I think it's just the Asian parent mentality of thinking, what are people going to think of my children for having tattoos? But obviously, I was, 18? And I just did not give a shit. Like, I still don't give a shit what
Well,
people
you were
think about
younger than me.
Why did he not know? When did you get your first tattoo?
Mine was like when I was 21, even, I think.
Because I knew from a very young age I've wanted tattoos, and when I turned
Also
18,
on my wrist.
but this was like my second one. My first one was the Thai one, and I just turned 18 when I was in Hong Kong. It's 2014, and I was in Hong Kong by myself for the summer, I think.
Okay.
And then you were there, but you were living with Heidi in Saigon.
Oh, okay.
And I was still 17, I think. And then I was like,
I remember that. You got it done in
birthday.
Starcross, right?
In Starcross, yeah. So I went over there when I was still 17, and I was like, I'm turning 18 on the 13th of August. I want a tattoo of a rose and a compass. So he was like, okay, we'll get you booked in. And then I just went and got it. But yeah.
But he doesn't know about that one, right?
Oh, he knows about it.
Oh, okay.
That's the one that he was, I don't know how he found out.
Yeah, because you wouldn't post that online.
I did, but like, how would he have seen it?
So I posted mine online, and then
that's how he found out.
So I don't have him. Back then, as kids, we don't have our parents on Facebook and stuff like that. And then I think his colleagues or his staff had it or something. And then they saw my Facebook and then they're like, "Oh, your son got a tattoo." And then he called me up and he started screaming at me.
Where were you, in Manchester?
Yeah, I was in Manchester. Yeah. Yeah. I remember because
What did he
I
say?
think
Do you remember what he said to you?
the same shit. How are you going to find a government job? You can't even cover it. It's on your wrist. And like, you know what? I went out today and I was wearing a shirt and then it was covered up and the guy didn't even notice. Okay. I'm going to leave it at that.
Um,
But
I was gonna ask you something. Remember you told me that if you get a tattoo of like an animal or a person, that they like possess you or something. Remember there was like a lion and someone's friend got a lion and they were really sick
yeah.
afterwards. Have you felt anything since you got the god on you?
No, I haven't felt anything yet.
Yet. But you're
Yet.
getting him, her, him, it, they blessed.
Him. It's a he. Lord Ganesh. It's a he.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But you're getting him blessed in Thailand.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Mm.
But actually, back on that topic, the funny thing is, when I got our schnauzer not tattooed on my leg, I got sick for 3 days.
Really?
Yeah.
That's because you technically didn't own him.
No. See, the scientific reason for that was I was like, because of the position it was on, like, I don't know how to explain it. I'll post a picture up. It's where my calf is, but the side of my leg.
Where I got my goldfish, yeah.
Yeah. So the reason why I got sick, because I was laid on the tattoo bed and the aircon was blowing on me for like 2 hours I was doing the tattoo. So yeah, I think that was the reason why I got sick.
You always have aircon blowing on you anyways.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing a hat right now, because the aircon's blowing on me.
Oh yeah, the sponsor of today's video is Cozy Weenie, my own crochet brand. Please support us. um so not yeah.
Okay. So back on the topic of this coming year, what are you gonna get?
I don't have plans of what I get. I just get them. I like my tattoos.
So that's
the only
thing.
meaningful tattoo is Nick.
Okay.
Like
all
my other tattoos are just like I get them because it's a cool design. I like the art.
I have a tattoo somewhere where you don't know. No.
I know the one on your.
Yeah.
I know you have one here. Yeah, I know that one.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I thought you didn't know about that. Yeah, I want to get that covered up. Such a freak.
Oh my
God. I want to get my back done. I was telling Heidi that I want to get my back done.
Good luck. Can't even imagine the pain.
But no, that's not the painful part. After I told her that night, I tried sleeping on my front, like on my chest. I lasted 10 minutes and I just said, screw this, I'm not getting it.
I didn't think of that.
Yes, you can't sleep on your back. You need to sleep facing on your front. So
yeah,
I tried it.
Fuck up the healing.
Yeah.
Unless you get like pillows.
Or sleep on your side. Constantly sleep on your side.
Get those like pregnancy pillows where you like hug it.
But the funny thing is I actually do sleep on my side most of the time anyway.
Yeah.
Can I get like this half of my back done? So I'll sleep on that side. And then that heals, I get the other side and I'll sleep on that side.
You should ask tattoo artists. Ask
Athena,
whoever you go to next time.
Yeah, I'll probably still go to her. Yeah. Because she's actually really quick. If you think about it, she done the whole outline of this in one day. In 3 hours.
So what's interesting is we got tattoos from the same artist before. Athena did my dragon. Yeah. That's also a Studio Ghibli themed, a Spirited Away dragon, Haku. I didn't think she was fast. That's probably because I was like, please stop.
But that was back then,
minutes.
if you think about it. That was many years ago.
I was 19, 20, 2016. No, 2017.
5 years ago.
No, 2016. Sorry,
6 years ago.
2016.
4, 6, 7 years ago. Yeah, that was 7 years ago. That's
8
but
years
she's
ago.
been.
It's 2024.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, I keep thinking we're in 2023. Yeah. So yeah, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
But that think about it. That's 8 years ago for her. It's like she probably only started tattooing. She said she's been doing tattooing since 18, and she's 2 years older than me. She's
So she's
18
what,
years. She's been
36?
tattooing for over 18 years, for over 10 years at least.
Yeah.
But she did explain.
Well,
So when
obviously
I
has. Yeah.
sorry. Oh yeah.
I was
So
going to say, it
she
obviously has
explained-
improved since then.
Yeah, and she explained to me when she first started out, like, and she's actually really talkative. She talks so much shit. She's really funny. Yeah, she said when she first started out, when they were like apprentices, they don't get paid.
Really?
Yeah,
Not
so
even like, I know like apprentice work is really cheap to get done. Like tattoos to
Hmm.
get done by an apprentice is really cheap because obviously they're apprentice and they're learning. But I didn't know that. Is it just Hong Kong apprentices?
maybe it's just Hong Kong style, like the way they do
Yeah.
it. Yeah. But it was like until she started having her own customer base where people started asking her to do stuff, then she started getting paid.
Yeah.
Or how it works is, I think actually Lexi was telling me this as well. So let's say I'm a tattoo pro or a shop owner, and you're coming to me and you want to work under me or whatever, work for me, where I teach you my style and shit like that. So whatever you make, a percentage of that has to go to me, as long as you're working under my shop. So
Yeah.
should we put a wager on it? Since this is our New Year's podcast, we're going to look at this again in a year's time and see how many tattoos we actually got.
But what are you planning then?
I think I will get my back done.
Wow.
I want to get wings. Yeah.
Wow, you can fly free.
Don't fuck up. Yeah. I'm
That's
getting
it?
one,
What else?
at least one for sure.
Oh, of course. I don't know if I took like I did take a very long gap between tattoos. I think since before this one. I don't remember what the last one was. Oh,
Mine
my
was
flowers
Sophia.
on my leg. Oh no, before this one it was the one here. No, it was Nick. Ew. It was Nick, and then before that it was this one. so
Mine was
confusing.
Sophia. He's got
That
this
was a
done in
while before that, wasn't it?
2018.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2018, around November, December.
Probably because of COVID as well. It wasn't like we were going to go somewhere where it got like really close contact with people during COVID. So
It was closed in Hong Kong. They're
Oh, it's
considered
probably
like
closed here
the
too.
beauty salon type of things, and they weren't allowed to be open. So I remember I have messages with Athena during COVID times, or actually it was like protest times, whatever. It was like, hey, can I come over to discuss the tattoo? She's like, yeah, come over. And then I'm like, actually, I'm gonna go home just to be safe.
Yeah. But yeah, for sure. We'll get a tattoo again in the coming months.
Let's throw a bigger number out. Let's say 3 for me.
I'll probably get more.
Really?
1, 2, 3. I got 4. Well, like this is what like you got 2 really big pieces. I don't think I'll be getting very big pieces this year.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know what I'll get. I'll finish off my letters here.
Yeah. Shit. You can get the other hand show.
Shit. Oh
Shit
my
show.
god, yeah, but that's only good for myself. Myself.
Very Irish there. For myself.
Yeah, for myself, yeah.
But I'm like getting so impatient with having this empty forearm that I really want to just get something there.
I have little space here. I want to do something. I don't know what I should do.
Yeah, that's a hard space to fill. Go to Athena and ask her what she thinks. Or just get more of your flowy stuff all over it.
Yeah, I might. I don't know if I want any more flow stuff.
What's your most meaningful tattoo before we wrap up?
Of course, my daughter's name and Heidi.
Yeah.
You?
Just Nick. And our tattoo. I
Oh
always
yeah,
forget it's there.
sorry.
I always forget it's there. So, oh my
Yeah.
God, before we end, our matching tattoo. I said I'd never get a matching tattoo with someone, especially with you, but we did because our relationship has been weird in the last, let's say, 10 years.
10 years, yeah. I'd say, yeah,
Um,
because I've been back in Hong Kong for 10 years now.
Yeah.
12 actually
So-
coming.
For my first matching tattoo, it's kind of like a big deal. So I think it's quite meaningful, especially how we're starting this whole thing now of a podcast together.
Yeah.
And we've been planning on doing a matching tattoo since we got our arms done,
Yeah.
like a year
all right,
ago.
One last thing before we close off. See, you scared me the other day when you were
Oh my
our
God!
IG, you were like removed yourself as collaborator. I was like, oh my God, what did I do? Did I piss her off again? I was like, what's going
She's
on?
gonna
Like,
block me.
yeah. I was like, come on, we just released one podcast and one video out, and she's calling it quits. I'm like, fuck her.
You're like, are you okay?
Yeah.
No,
I don't know. I thought you
like-
were having a nervous breakdown or something.
No, not yet. But yeah, our Bart and Lisa Simpson tattoos.
Mm,
Yeah, it's cool.
it
I don't know
is.
how I feel about the style because it's like so against all my styles, but I think I'd like to cooperate like the fine line with my traditional sailor tattoos.
I always forget it's there, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. I only ever see it when like I cross my legs when
Yeah.
I'm sitting on the floor or something.
Okay,
But
I think
that's
we
good.
can.
At least there's no resentment against it if we don't see it that often.
Yeah, of course. And then at least we know we're there for each other always.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, so cute. Okay.
So cheesy for New Year's.
Okay. That's it. That's our tattoos of 2023 and hopefully more to come in 2024.
Cool.
Love
Thanks,
tattoos.
guys. We'll speak to you soon.
Thank you very much for watching. Bye.
Bye.